See, someone might be thinking in this way that I will not learn C because in C we have to code a lot. Okay. See, it's true. Okay. I completely agree with your statement that we have to code a lot in C. But that is the advantage. You are not getting my point. That is the advantage I am saying. Why? But a language, okay, it is created in 1972, but it is still running today. Okay. I'm talking about C. Okay. So there must be something special in C. Okay. C is an outdated and old language, quote unquote. See, I have seen many of us are saying this kind of statement, okay, especially those who are going to start their journey as a software engineer or developer. And that is where they are directly jump into some technology language like Python, JavaScript, Ruby, and so on, just because of job availability or because they are currently trending. See, I'm not saying these are bad, okay? Every language has their own pros and cons, and that is why they are in market, okay? But if you are saying like C is an outdated language, then you are not right, okay? It is just because of lack of awareness that you have, okay? So that is why I am creating this video. So in the first half or in the first point of this video, I will discuss like C is not an outdated language and why, what is the reason behind it, okay, and why you should learn C, okay. I will discuss couple of points there. In the second half or in the second point of this video, I will discuss like why you should learn C before any language, why I am strongly recommending this one, okay. See, I have started my journey as a software developer or engineer with this language C, and I found a lots of benefit. So that is where I'm ready to share with you all the point. See, don't believe on my word directly, okay? Just go through this video, watch till the end, and at the end, choice would be completely yours. Hi there, this is Gaurav. Welcome back with another video. Now let's jump right in. Okay, so now let's talk about the first point, like why C is not an outdated language and why you should learn it, okay? So in this case, let's see how C was created, like how C came into the market. Yes, the answer would be Unix operating system in 1972. So actually C was created to design Unix operating system in 1972. So C language was actually created to move Unix kernel from assembly to higher level language. It is nothing but C. And it was stated that Unix kernel was almost written in C. Okay, so now let's talk about kernel. What is kernel basically? So kernel is nothing but heart or core of operating system. It is a kind of piece of code which is used to interact or communicate between underlying hardware infrastructure. Okay, so now let's see what conclusion we can draw out of here, okay? What we can conclude from here, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. So C is a hardware friendly language. And C is the fastest language when it comes to execution. Now let's see where C can be used, like what are the application that it has, okay? So the first application that I can think of is operating system, okay? You take any operating system, okay, like Windows, Mac, Linux, Android, and so on. The code library or the kernel, it is almost written in C, okay? So the first point is operating system. What is the second point? And the next one is compiler. Yes, what is compiler? Compiler is nothing but piece of code which is used to convert higher level language to lower level language. That is nothing but machine code language, okay? So the first compiler of any new language is often written in C. Okay, let me give you one example, like GCC compiler, it was written in C, okay? And next one is a language, like programming language. The development of various language has been influenced by C language only. Okay, let me give you some of the example like Python, PHP, okay, Java, Ruby, and so on, okay. And the next point is device driver, okay. C runs very much faster than any language, and then that is why almost all the device driver, okay, is written in C in almost all companies. Next, talk about database, okay. Database is something where we can store our data. You take any popular database, okay, let's talk about MySQL, Oracle, Postgres, and so on. You can see some of the part is written in C. So now let's sum it up, okay. So C is basically used in various purposes, okay, like OS, database, compiler design, okay, language, gaming engine, device driver, web browser, and so on. Now I have a question to you. What do you think? Is C outdated? I don't think so. Think again. The world is still powered by C language. Okay. I hope that you have understood like how important C is. Okay. And what are the applications that it has. Now let's talk about the second point. Like why I am strongly recommending you that you should learn C before any language. And what are the benefits that you will get out of it. Okay. Number one, basic foundation. And number two, core concept. So if you really want to know what is programming, okay, at the beginning of your journey, okay, you should learn C first, okay. And the next one is core concept. So in C you will learn various core concepts in details and in depth, okay. You will get a benefit of it in every language that you will learn after C. So some of the core concept I'm mentioning over here, okay. Number one, storage class. It is a very important concept, okay. Here you will get to know something more about a variable. Like what is the life of a variable, what is the scope of a variable, okay. What is the default value of a variable, where my variable can be stored, okay. So in modern language, basically what is happening, like we are doing, but unknowingly. We don't know what is happening behind the scene, okay. So the next point is pointer. That is the most important point I would say that you will learn from C, okay. You will never ever learn this concept anywhere else better than C, okay. And you can take any language, okay. The pointer concept will be there everywhere, okay. But if you directly jump to any advanced language, okay, then what happened, like you may not learn this concept in depth in that language, okay. So it might happen if you are not learning C, okay, pointer concept for you may not be very much clear. So that's concept you should learn in C, that is pointer. Next one is dynamic memory allocation, okay. Dynamic memory allocation is a very interesting concept where we can allocate memory dynamically, okay, not in the compilation time but in runtime. And we have been using this concept in advanced language, but we don't know how it is being done, okay. That's why you should learn this concept in C. The next point I would like to highlight over here is memory management, okay. Let me give you one example, like garbage collection, okay. So in advanced language everything is happening automatically, okay. So basically you don't know what is happening and how it is happening, but in C you can do it manually. The control and power is in your hand, okay. So there are many concepts are there in C that you will learn, and you will get benefit of it in every language you will learn after it, okay. See, someone might be thinking in this way that I will not learn C because in C we have to code a lot, okay. See, it's true, okay. I completely agree with your statement that we have to code a lot in C, but that is the advantage. You are not getting my point. That is the advantage I am saying. Why? Because you have to code a lot, and that is how you will learn from the scratch, okay. And here developer will have more control, okay. We can do anything we want, okay. So in modern language what is happening, like we don't have to code a lot, and that's why everything is happening automatically. We don't know what is happening behind the scene. So that's why I will strongly recommend you learn C before any language, okay. Learn C, after that you can jump to any language and you can see the benefit that you are getting. Why I am saying this one? See, just think about one thing, okay. Just imagine one thing, that we are in such an era where technology is continuously changing, right? I would say in every moment it is changing, okay. So tomorrow we will have some new technology, some technology that we are using today will may get outdated tomorrow, okay. But a language, okay, it is created in 1972, but it is still running today, okay. I'm talking about C, okay. So there must be something special in C, okay. Okay, so I hope that you have understood and I have shared all the possible point with you, okay. Just understand it, just try to analyze it, and at the end choice would be yours. You can start anything you want, I'm not saying that, but if you learn C before any language, then you will get a lot of benefit, that I can guarantee. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. For now, take care, tata, bye bye.